Arabic spice rice topped with mixed nuts and dried fruit is a traditional recipe that's made and served with lamb, chicken, or can even be enjoyed on its own. I usually use Calrose rice and cook it with minced lamb and gently spice it with a variation of warm and comforting spices and aromatics. I start off by washing and soaking my rice for about 30 minutes. Then I'll drain so that it's ready to use. When preparing rice in general, it can be a bit daunting to understand how much rice you need for the number of guests that you're serving. And my rule of thumb is I usually measure 1 cup of rice for 2 people, or half a cup per person. So today I'm going to be preparing 3 cups of rice, and that should be sufficient for about 6 people. I always start off by adding a bit of vegetable oil to my pot. And I usually like cooking my rice in a non-stick pan. I'm going to start off by browning my meat. And now that it's browned, I'm going to add my aromatics, some cinnamon stick, bay leaf, cardamom pods, Arabic spice, white pepper, cinnamon powder, and salt. Give everything a nice mix. The smell of all these spices is simply divine. I usually also like preparing this with my turkey dinner, just to give it a nice Middle Eastern twist. Once the meat has developed a beautiful, rich brown color, I'm ready to add in my rice. Now I'll add in my Calrose rice. And I'm just going to fry until it has a translucent color. Everything is beautifully spiced, and now I'm ready to add the water. So as a rule of thumb, because I've soaked this rice already for about 30 minutes, I only need 1 cup of water for every cup of rice. So I'm just going to add 3 cups of water, and always use the same measuring utensil that you use to measure the rice to measure the water. I'm going to add 2 teaspoons of salt. My rule of thumb is half a teaspoon for every cup and an extra half for the water. I'm going to let the liquid come to a boil. Then cover with the lid, and then lower the temperature to a medium-high heat and allow this to cook for about 20 minutes. My rice is ready, and let me show you how beautiful it looks. It's nice and fluffy. I'm going to serve it on this beautiful platter. And finally, to make it extra luxurious, I'm going to garnish it with my toasted nuts.